Think about it once. There's a guy in your office who doesn't work very hard, but is everyone's favorite. And there's a guy who works day and night, but no one notices him. Kyun? Because talent and hard work are only half the story. The real difference is in understanding human nature. The human world doesn't run solely on emotions. Every day, people make decisions, form relationships, trust, and sometimes even get manipulated without even realizing it. Some people create influence without much resources, and some people get overlooked despite being very talented. After years of research, Robert Greene wrote a book about power, influence, and human behavior, The 48 Laws of Power. Today we'll explore 15 of the book's most powerful lessons, with practical examples that will change your thinking. Point 1. Never outshine the master. Clapperboard B-roll, office meeting, boss or employee. The first lesson may seem a little counterintuitive, but it's the most important. Never make a person more powerful than you feel that you are superior to him. Think of a real example. You gave such a brilliant performance on a project that everyone praises you, but your boss sat alone in silence. Why? Because you reduced its importance. Every human being, no matter how mature, deeply craves recognition and respect, especially those already in power. This doesn't mean you should hide your abilities. It means you should showcase your skills at the right time and in the right way. A smart person presents their achievements as if they also include the contributions of their superiors. This isn't just politics, it's wisdom. Robert Greene says, people who let their brilliance shine without context often isolate themselves. Clapperboard, key message graphic Daikeo. Point 2. Never put too much trust in friends. Clapperboard B-roll, Das conversation. For tension. This sounds a bit harsh, but a reality check is necessary. We think friends are always loyal, and it's true in most cases. But with friendship comes expectations. And when expectations aren't met, relationships begin to crack. History is full of examples where close friends commit the biggest betrayals. Not because they were bad, but because they were convinced that they deserved it. On the other hand, a professional enemy or competitor, one who is properly managed, takes you seriously. They don't underestimate you. Moral, trust your friends, but keep your eyes open. Boundaries and clarity are essential in every relationship. And learn from your enemies. They force you to look your best. Point 3. Hide your intentions. Clapperboard visual, chessboard. Think ahead. Whenever you make a big plan, don't tell everyone. People naturally judge. Once they know what you want to do, they'll already have an opinion, positive or negative. If you want to start a new business, learn a new skill, or make a life change, get results first, then tell us. The same thing happens in chess. A good player doesn't reveal his next move in advance. The energy of some dreams and plans is stronger when they're with you alone. This isn't just privacy, it's strategic patience. Robert Greene writes that people who share everything about themselves reveal their own weaknesses. Point 4. Always say less than necessary. Clapperboard B-roll. Confident speaker who speaks less. Silence is a superpower, and very few people use it properly. Think, people who are always talking in meetings. People don't take them seriously. The person who only says what's relevant has weight. By speaking too much, you expose your information, weaknesses, and plans. When you're in a negotiation, keeping quiet is a powerful move. The other person may reveal too much to fill an awkward silence. Powerful people have a common habit. They spend more time listening and less time speaking. Do you want to add weight to your statement? Then say selective. There's no need to comment on everything. Point 5. Protect your reputation. Clapperboard visual, brand logo, public image concept. Your reputation is your invisible business card. It arrives before you do. People don't judge you directly. They judge you through your reputation. Your past actions, your behavior with people, and what you did during difficult times. These things create your image. Building a good reputation takes years of hard work, but one wrong decision can tear it to shreds in seconds. That's why powerful people actively protect their reputation. They think, what message will this action send about me? And if someone ever attacks your reputation, take it seriously. Respond immediately, but not emotionally, strategically. Point 6. create attention around yourself. Clapperboard B-roll, a standout in the crowd. If the world doesn't notice you, your value won't surface, no matter how talented you are. This isn't a surface-level tip. It's a strategy. Creating attention doesn't mean drama or a fake personality. It means being so authentic and memorable in your work, your presence, and your style that people remember you. Those who blend in with the crowd are not remembered. Those who demonstrate their unique value are remembered. So think, what is it about you that makes you unique? Do you actively show those things? Point 7. Work smart, not only hard. Clapperboard visual, system versus manual work. It is important to work hard, but hard work alone will not do the job. Think, one person works for 12 hours, and another person produces more in 6 hours. What's the difference? The difference is in systems, delegation, and focus. Powerful people focus their time and energy only on what they see as uniquely valuable. They either delegate, automate, or simply don't do the rest. Ask yourself, what I'm doing right now, is it my most important priority? Or am I just doing it out of habit of being busy? Being busy and being productive are two different things. Point 8. Make people come to you. Clapperboard B-roll, magnet concept. When you run after others, you automatically appear less valuable. But when people come towards you, your value automatically increases. How does this happen? When you're so valuable, so skilled, so helpful that people genuinely feel your need. This doesn't mean being selfish. It means building your own value first. Then that value will naturally attract others. A doctor doesn't have to chase clients if they're genuinely good. A skilled developer doesn't have to beg for a job if theirs works. Build value. Attention will come automatically. Point 9. Actions speak louder than arguments. Clapperboard visual. Debate versus result graph. Most people in the world debate, and few people produce results. The most powerful way to convince someone is to show results. You can change people's opinions through arguments, but only temporarily. Once you show results, then permanently. If you want people to trust you, give proof. If you want people to believe you, deliver once. Those who always talk about plans and ideas but don't deliver, they lose credibility in the eyes of people. Simple rule, cambio elo, Zyatokiro. Point 10. Stay away from constant negativity. Clapperboard B-roll, energy drain visual. The people around you, they're not just your friends or colleagues. They're the shapers of your thinking. Energy is contagious. Surrounding yourself with negative people can make you think that way without even realizing it. This doesn't mean that you should avoid those who are in trouble. It means that you should maintain distance from those who always complain, who are always pessimistic, who never find solutions. Choose your environment consciously. The people you surround yourself with shape your thinking, ambition, and behavior. Jim Rohn famously quoted, "You are the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with." Point 11. Become valuable. Clapperboard visual, rare skill equals high demand. There's a simple rule of power. What is scarce is valuable. If your skills and knowledge are easily replaceable, then you can be easily replaced. But if you have the expertise that very few people have, then there will naturally be demand for you. This isn't just true in professional life. It's also true in relationships. A person who is emotionally intelligent, who can listen, who can solve problems, is automatically valuable. So keep improving consistently. Develop not 1, but 2, but 3 unique skills. And then watch the world start to notice you. Point 12. Use distance wisely. Clapperboard visual, rarity versus availability. The thing which is easily available, its value automatically decreases. This is a basic rule of human psychology. If you are available all the time, to everyone, for everything, then people start taking you for granted. Distance doesn't mean coldness. It means being selective with your time and energy. People who keep their presence selective. Their presence is meaningful. When they speak, people pay attention. When they meet, people are happy. Treat your presence like a gift, and people will appreciate that gift. Point 13. Understand human weakness. Clapperboard B-roll, listening, observing people. Every human being has some emotional need or the other. Some want recognition. Some want belonging. Some want respect. Some simply want to be heard. People who understand human behavior often don't act solely on logic. They connect with emotions. This is not manipulation. This is empathy. When you understand what someone needs, you can communicate effectively, build relationships, and resolve conflicts. Develop observation. Listen carefully to people. Pay attention to their body language, tone, and reactions. This is a skill, and it can be learned. Point 14. Control your emotions. Clapperboard visual. Storm versus calm water. A decision taken in anger often becomes a regret. Emotional reactions show the world what triggers you, and people who know your triggers can easily manipulate you. Being strong doesn't mean not feeling emotions. Being strong means making the right decisions despite feeling emotions. When someone tries to make you angry or tries to put you under pressure, the person who remains calm at that time wins the game. A practical tip: when emotions are at their peak, don't respond immediately. Wait 24 hours. Then decide. Point 15. Don't try to look perfect. Clapperboard visual, real versus polished image. Trying to look perfect sometimes turns people away. Kyun perfect relatable naihoda. When you share your real struggles, real failures, and real journey, people connect. They feel, this guy is one of us. Leaders and creators who are real and vulnerable are trusted more than those who only project success. Authenticity is the new superpower. Share your journey honestly, and you will see people automatically start gravitating towards you. Ending. Clapperboard, soft, reflective music, motivational tone. Today we looked at 15 powerful lessons that are not just about a book, but about human nature. Power doesn't just mean control over others. Real power is control over your mind, your emotions, and your decisions. A person who understands human nature navigates the world better, in relationships, in career, and in their personal life. If you found this video helpful, please like, share, and subscribe to the channel to receive more such insightful videos. Tell us in the comments, which lesson among these 15 points did you find most impactful?